Let's see. Can you hear anything?
I don't see anything yet.
I feel like I hear it. Yeah.
What about on here?
That might be the. Is that the new one or the old one? I think that's the old one.
Oh.
Maybe the old one. Right now
Let
it's
me
showing.
refresh. Let me refresh this joint.
Yeah, and I just deleted the old one.
Let me know when you put me good.
What's up? It's up when you are.
There we go. Let me make sure. Okay, there we go.
Right. Okay.
All right. Take two.
Right.
Shout out to everybody. We, smaller technical difficulties. We got this now. We got it.
Everybody, thank you for tuning in to Conversations with Francois. We had technical difficulties trying to do this live where you cannot hear us at all. Let's turn these headphones down. Yeah, so here we are with DJ Cheerio, Julian Nelson, and we are going to interview him, ask him about himself, his life, his DJing career, and then we're also going to talk about relationships and the different types of relationships that people have, should have, don't have, need to have, all those wonderful things. So, Julian, how is your day today?
I'm great. I'm blessed. I'm feeling great. Feel good outside. I'm happy. So
good. Okay, and you've been in Milwaukee your whole life?
My whole life, except 2008. I moved to Atlanta, but I brought my ass home. Got a little homesick, so that's pretty much it.
If you can move anywhere in the world right now at this moment.
Los Angeles, California.
Really?
Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles, California.
Why? What makes you pick LA?
LA is just to me, put it like this. Everybody that's every time you watch TV, every time you watch a movie, it's shot in either LA or New York. That is the place to be. When you go I've been out of the country. I've been to a lot of different countries. All they know is LA, New York, and Chicago. So when I even being in London, they was like, LA. I'm like, shit, I wish. They was like, New York. I'm like, no, Chicago. All right, I guess we take Chicago. Right.
So. Okay. And like I said, I remember I met you. We went to high school together. I met Julian in high school at Bayview. But the first time I saw Julian, I was in 8th grade. My middle school used to go to a little rec center out there. And we got on the bus with the high school kids. And they got the ribbon as younger children. But
I don't remember none of this, y'all. I don't remember.
I feel like you were one of the main ones, but you were nice at the same time. It was like, he has a nice face, but he is sitting here. When you're younger and you get talked about, you try to go to the corner so no one comes and talks about you. So, and there was this chick in middle school. She thought she was the prettiest and the thickest. And I remember they just sat on the bus and talked about her. It was a wonderful experience.
Oh yeah, that's what we did in high school. We ribbon. That's Milwaukee tradition. We ribbon.
It is. I swear. You try to stay away, they gonna find you. You trying to be quiet?
Right.
Man. So, like I said, you are the only child, correct?
Yes, I am the only child.
And you have no other siblings?
On my dad's side, which he's deceased, never met him. I do have brothers and sisters on that side, but like I was saying earlier, I had a sister. She passed away. Rest in peace to Shanae. She was the closest one to me. The other brothers and sisters, I got love for them, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm really not interested. I'm just seeing them passing. Hey sis, hey bro, but I kind of don't know them, so I just really. It didn't really faze me to her. She was a little bit different. She wasn't taking no for an answer. So she was pretty tough when it came to, you know, you gonna be my brother. You gonna, so I ain't had no choice. So
Okay. Yeah, understandable. So on to you in your DJing career. Like, so I remember in high school, you used to walk around with this picture book, and I think Reggie Brown was like your goddad or your god uncle.
yeah,
Y'all were close somehow.
Yeah, he I looked at him like an uncle. He knew my dad, my stepdad, and they were friends. And you know, and he came. He just was like, man, he had all these pictures with all these people, and I'm like, man, I want to be like him. I want to be, you know, and you know, shout out to Reggie, because like when I was 15, freshman, sophomore, I always wanted to be Ludacris. Ludacris was my idol. Like I wanted to be Ludacris, Ludacris everything. Everybody knew that I loved Ludacris, and Reggie made that happen for me. Like I never ever forget that. And I remember bringing that picture back to school, and like at that time, move, bitch, get out the way, and all of this stuff, roll out in there. Everybody was just like, Ludacris is wow, like, you know. And I got a picture with him, and like they looking like, who are you? How did you do that? And this and that, you know. So it kept going from there. Like, granted, that wasn't the first celebrity I ever met. Like I think I remember meeting Too Short at Capitol Court when I was very little, but you know, it just went from there. And then like I had so many pictures where I was starting to take pictures with people, and well, I would tell people, let me back up. I would tell people, oh, I met Nelly, I met this person, and they wouldn't believe me. Like, oh, he jacking, he lying. But then when I started bringing the pictures, it totally changed everybody's mind. So it became like a habit. Like, oh, I'm gonna meet Ja Rule. Look, like, I'm gonna meet. Look, like, you know. Then they started believing, like, dang, he really did meet this person. So that's how that happened. And the book just got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, like y'all, of course y'all don't know unless you went to Bayview. And me and Julian were like good friends in high school. I was a freshman, he was a junior. He had little private parties, and I would get invited. It was a very special time for me. But he definitely had like a big like family reunion photo album that he would come to school with, just full of pictures of him and celebrities. But he also had this other photo album that was like obituaries and pictures of people in cat. I remember that one.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? I ain't gonna lie. Like my all-time ultimate career was to be a police officer. I was interested in all type of, you know, like when we play cops and robbers and crime and everything. So, you know, with that being said, you know, death, like dead bodies and all of that stuff was interesting to me, you know. And I remember, and I think that I look at it as weird now, but even when I was little, I used to like going to funerals. I don't know why, like that's weird as fuck, but I just did. Like it was just an interesting thing. So I thought one day like I would get into like mortician stuff, but nah, that shit creepy as hell now. Like I'm straight.
Oh my god, it's creepy now. I remember specifically it was like a person in there in the casket, and maybe like their head it came off and they put the head back on. Or something. It was some different stuff in the book. Wow. Like, used to be, it's crazy. I used to be interested though. I used to be all in the book. Like, man, let me see them books again. Let me where the photo album's at.
Right.
So, okay. How did you get started with the DJing?
Okay, so back going all the way back. We used to stay on the east side. We used to stay on Port Washington and Vienna. And we couldn't get no FM stations. So all I could get was AM. And I remember 860 and 1290. Those were like the two radio stations that I listened to like crazy. And I was little, like knowing about the Ozzy Brothers and the OJs and the Whispers and the like everything, Al Green. And then like my mom, she used to have like these real big tall CD towers, like, and she had all type of, I mean, it was just plenty CDs, and I would always be on punishment, so I would just listen to all of the CDs, you know. And it actually did good for me because it made me knowledgeable to music, you know, at an early age. And all of these great people, you know, everybody else was listening to whatever came on the radio. Me, I was listening to Hall and Oates. Like, I don't know nothing about no Sarah Smile, but like I did now, like, you know, I'm 7, 8 years old. But that helped me. And when I end up going to fast forwarding, I end up, how did this happen? Jammin' JT, DJ Jammin' JT. He was, sorry JT, he would always get drunk, and like I would have to DJ the parties. I would finish the parties, and people kept on, you know, they just was dancing, they was enjoying themselves. And I would keep calling like, JT, we got another party. When is the next party? It was just so fun. And one day the lady asked me, she was like, hey, how much would you charge the DJ? And I'm like, dang, dude be getting paid to do this? Like, I thought this was free. This is fun. So I end up, you know, I end up getting called at a place, fast forwarding more because it's a long story to it. But I end up getting called from a guy named Marcus Duke. He had a club called Club Express on 35th and Villard. He gave me a shot to DJ in the spot. Man, I had that spot cracking. Like, I had it cracking. And then I ended up moving to Atlanta. And my bike club, Number One Stunners, they used to always have me DJ they events and set nights and everything. And everybody just was like, man, who are you? Like, you're a good-ass DJ. And I was DJing on CDs. And they started referring me to other people and other places in Atlanta. And they like, dude, you pretty good. Like who are you? And I ain't had no name or nothing. I just was just DJing. Like, and then I ended up moving back, and everything just kind of skyrocketed from there. So keep this in mind. I used to get $30 to DJ, $20, $30 gas money, like to DJ.
So how did you come about with this name, DJ Cheerio? I remember you had the bike and you had the whole thing going on with the Cheerio.
So this is a story to that. Everybody that knew me growing up, my name is Suge. Suge. That's what my name is. Forever till I die. Everybody that know me, that's Suge. But when I started riding motorcycles, I was 17. And I got my own motorcycle at 18. Around 19, about 19, I used to see everybody motorcycle. It said Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki. And I was like, I want my bike to say something different. And I started wearing, well, you know, in high school, I used to always wear a lot of NASCAR jackets. I had Budweiser, I had M&Ms, and all of these stuff. So I end up saying, well, you know what? Next year, I'm gonna match my coat with my bike. And I end up, I said I wanted to go yellow. I wanted something bright. So all they had was Nextel, M&Ms, and Cheerios. I didn't want no M&Ms because I already had it, and that'd be stupid to ride around with a Nextel bike. And last but not least, it was Cheerios. So I ended up taking it to the painter. I said I want my coat to match my bike. And next thing you know, everybody, I mean, I'm talking about, it was so many people like, that's a dumbass idea, and you stupid, you gonna ride around with a box of cereal and all of this and that. I'm like, yeah. So like, I kid you not, I'm not saying I started the trend, but after that, that's when I started seeing cars with frosted flakes and all of that stuff. And I promise nobody had this shit. Nobody was doing that until that bike came out. And that bike became like something way more popular than I thought. Like, I would run into people and they like, hey, that's the Cheerio guy, Cheerio. And everybody just going Cheerio fanatic. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, and then that's when they started calling me Cheerios. And I'm like, no, my name is Suge. Oh, your name is Cheerios. Like, that's the Cheerios guy. And it became so crazy to where, like, I could not stop it. I could not stop people from calling me Cheerios. Like, I would be in my car and the police would pull up to the side like, hey, it's the guy with the Cheerios bike. Hi, Mr. Cheerios. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's got that name skyrocketed. And it's almost, I put this in an example of just like, say, for instance, if you run into Carlton and from Fresh Prince, his name is Alfonso Robertez or some shit like that. You're not gonna call him Alfonso. You're gonna be like, hey, there go Carlton. That's how I was with the Cheerio thing, and I could not stop it. I was outnumbered by thousands of people saying Cheerios, hey, Cheerios. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are y'all calling me that? Like, I just say should, but. And that's how that story started. And like when I started DJing, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, my name is DJ Shug, aka Cheerios. Nobody liked that name. They was like, that name is too fucking long. So you're DJ Cheerios. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, I don't want to be named after a fucking cereal. Like, I don't want that. But it's like you had to go with it.
You did.
And then people was getting funny. They was like, man, Cheerio fits you because you got like a Cheerio head. And like, it was just all type of little weird shit. So I'm like, I guess I'm Cheerio, whatever.
But yeah, I mean, that shit done stuck. You are definitely DJ Cheerio out in these streets. That shit is, you know. That's exciting. Look, I'm going out with you DJ this week. You DJ this week, right? I told my homegirl.
Yeah, I don't know. Remember I told you I got a party and stuff. I'll let you know.
Yeah, but we done made plans. I'm like, girl, look, he be DJing, and then the shit be like, woo, woo. So we go, she like, real. I'm like, yeah, Friday, let's go. So look, we got plans to go somewhere. Where you DJing at.
I'm trying to work that out.
So, would you say, is this your passion? Or is this like, you know, people have multiple passions?
Well, like honestly, like I said, I wanted to be a police officer. I still like if I could shut down everything right now and they tell me that I got the police job, I would do it because that was my for real career. But I'm not gonna lie, like I love everything that I'm doing right now, like the businesses and everything like that. Making money I've never made before. So I mean, it's a lot of hard damn work, but DJing is my passion. Like it became to a point where I just do it because I make people happy. You know, it's not even about the money. I'm not getting paid the amount. People think like I'm getting paid like a whole bunch of money, thousands of dollars to DJ because I'm DJ Cheerio. I don't be trying to bust people over the head. Like I try to make it fair because at the end of the day, it's just music and it's just my talent of giving that to them. So like that's pretty much it.
What is a core DJ? What does that mean?
Okay, so shout out to Tony Neal. He's the CEO of the Core DJs. It's basically like it's almost like how a bike club is. Like, it's like AKAs and you join something that you it's with the Core, they have DJs and celebrity DJs and stuff like they just like a big coalition from different cities, There's a lot of DJ cliques like all around the world, like, but Core stuck out here too because the CEO is from here. When I was in Core, I looked at it as just joining basically like how I was with a bike club. You do good, you got a name, they find you, and hey, you're Core now. Like it wasn't no paper that I had to sign or nothing. It was just like. It's just adding that stamp to your name. Like, it's like you can be somebody that works at a technician mom's and pop shop, or you can work at Best Buy. Core would be Best Buy. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
That's basically what it was.
Okay. So who is your favorite DJ?
My favorite DJ,
I've always loved DJ drama.
Milwaukee or
just anywhere. I guess I've never even.
Well, my favorite DJ, the person that I use the most is Mr. Martin, DJ Mr. Martin. Why? Because he put that into like some DJs they're good at mixing, they're good at everything else, but they don't talk. I made a lot of money because of my voice, from using my voice, because I can DJ and I can host at the same time.
Right.
A lot of DJs can't do that. And I'm doing it, not knowing that I'm doing it, I'm naturally just doing it. Like, I can talk to you, I can get you ready, I can put you into like a mind of, okay, this is what we finna do. Now here's the songs that was related to what we finna do. And a lot of DJs can't do that. They'll say something on them like, blah, 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 blah. You don't hear nothing from them for another 2-3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, so that's where, I got good at this. Yeah.
Y'all don't know, like when I go out and Julian is DJing, it's like he's my personal hype man. That should be fucking should be up there, y'all. If y'all ain't ever been out and you DJing, y'all should probably go. But it's the difference in DJs. I know when I go to certain places, it's like the trap DJs. It's gonna play a whole bunch of Kevin Gates and Moneybag Yo and a whole bunch of I'm finna go out and trap and make a whole bunch of money type of DJs. But then it's the DJs that's gonna play the shit so I can dance all night.
Yeah, I cater to women. Like I've always catered to women. You know, I nothing against the fellas because I do play, you know, I play a lot of hood stuff too, but I cater to women. Like I always used to say, even when I was younger, I'd rather see ass shaking more than gang signs getting thrown up. You know, like, and if you don't understand that, I don't know what else, you know. I want to see some booty shaking and all of that stuff. Like I like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and it's so much music, it's so much, and then I also like I'm a person that I like to take you down the journey. I don't just like want to stay in one lane. Like sometimes I take you to, I mean I done DJ for newborns up to a lady that's like 104 years old. So, and I'm like, what the hell I'm gonna play for a lady that's 104? You know, but my mind. When I'm DJing, I'm in the zone to where like nobody can understand. I got 1,000 songs going through my head. Like I'm trying to think. I'm looking at the crowd. I'm trying to read y'all. I'm seeing what y'all want. You know, whatever they feeling, I'm feeling. Like when they like, oh, I don't want to hear this. I feel like that. Like, oh, they don't want to hear that. You know, so you know, it's certain. You know, and I'll probably give it a verse of it, or you know, like. You know, it's a technique. Some people just play music. Me, when I'm playing a song, I think, what song is better than this song? And then when they like that song, okay, now what song is better than that song or at least equivalent? Okay, y'all like that? Okay, well, what song? And it just keep, you know what I'm saying, you elevating this whole crowd like they like, damn, nigga, that's my shit. Damn, nigga, that's my song. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when you do that all night, how can you lose?
I'm saying y'all don't even know when he be DJing. It's like I explode and then I come back together. That's what it's like. It's a wonderful experience. But we're gonna change the route of this conversation now.
Let's go. I'm ready. We
gonna talk about
born for this shit. No,
talk about these different types of relationships. So, are you currently single?
I am currently single. I do have someone that I love dearly. She is a wonderful person. I ain't gonna say her name. She kind of sometimes like, but she's been around for about 7 years. Very loyal person. But me personally, I don't want to be in a relationship. And I'm open and honest. This is gonna be probably the most honest that y'all gonna hear from me. But I'm not in a relationship because I don't trust me. I don't trust me. Like I'm, you know, and I'm human. You know, I'm putting this out there. I deal with a high sex drive. I've always had a high sex drive. I hope my mama ain't listening. Close your ears. I broke my virginity when I was 12 years old, and I've been humping ever since. So, you know, and then, you know, with the glam life is, you know, with the women and the bike groupies and the DJ fans and the Cheerio, we love DJ. It's like you like that. Like, you know, you like women and you like, you know, you get excited. It's just like a person jumping into fame and, you know, you get excited. Like this is excitement to you, you know. So not gonna lie, I cheated on a lot of my girlfriends. So I said after my last relationship, I'm not gonna cheat no more. The next person that I get with, I'm gonna be faithful. So I'm taking my time because I really don't. That's hard for me. That's a weak spot for me. You know, I've always been weak for women, like beautiful women. I just love women. I love attention. I love affection. I love people, you know. So that's why I said, like, I'm just taking my time right now. Like, you know, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what the future I know, but it's just like right now, I don't want to do that at this moment. I'm just let me have my fun. I don't want to be 45, 50, 55 saying, you know, you should have been doing all of that fun back in your 30s, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and now we live in that time. You know how people be like, you know, oh, I used to do all of that when I was, you know, 20 and 23, and you know, you all serious now, but no, you should have been doing whatever you wanted back in that time. Like we living in that time right now. So that's how I feel about that.
Okay. So we know that there are numerous types of relationships. We have platonic, we have monogamous, we have polygamy, polyamory, all that different stuff. Open relationships, people that just want to swing. We have sex partners, but all these different things. So
cracking.
All of them cracking. So which one is like the best? Which route would you go? Just like the open relationship, or would you be into like polygamy? Where you got a couple chicks?
Okay, so if I had a choice, I would love that, but I know that wouldn't exist because put it like this. Okay, here's my only child syndrome coming out. I'm not finna wife no girl that's being smashed by another nigga. I'm just not doing it. Like, but it's a difference, double standards, and I know people finna be like, oh, it's a double standard, this and that. Me personally, I know I got I listen, niggas be wanting to smash. Women, there's some women that's super loyal, they ain't on that, and then there's some women that's what they be on, so you kind of adapt to that. If that's what we own, that still would not be my main chick. I'm just not finna make that my main person. I know I'm finna get heat for that because it definitely is a double standard, but you know, you just don't. I think we just having this conversation. You know, like sometimes you do not. A man cannot take his woman getting smashed and his woman bent all over and all of that. Like you damn near don't want her ass no more. But when we do it, it's all okay and everything. Like it's a fucked up thing. It's a fucked up thing to feel and say, but it's real. Like I honestly, like I don't want you. If you like a little thought, okay, well we don't thought together.
So this makes her a thought, but you sleep with no newspaper. Does it make you a thought?
Yes, it does. It does. Okay. But we just I don't know. Like I think I'm breaking the man code by saying this, but like. We be wanting that, but then we want somebody loyal at home and shit like that. It's definitely selfish.
It is.
It's selfish as hell. Like I see, and that's why I'm not in a relationship because I know where I want to be, and I know, you know what I'm saying, I know what's enjoyable to me. I know what I'm, you know, but one day it's gonna stop. It's gonna stop. I'm gonna be loyal. I'm gonna be faithful. I'm gonna have to cut all these ties, open up my cell phone. That's the only way. Cause like, and I'm gonna say this too. When I was in Atlanta, I wasn't doing none of this shit. Like when I was in Milwaukee, it's like access to so many people that love you and they, oh, Cheerio, this and that. Like, oh yeah, like, you know, so. But Atlanta, I was so chill. Like I was so chill. Didn't nobody know me. Didn't nobody. You know, so honestly, I don't know if I just gotta get away from the shit or if I gotta, you know, but you know, as a man, you gonna always like women. It's always gonna be something different that you gonna be attracted to and be, you know, and I just gotta learn how to figure that part about me. Like act like you don't like the shit or what. I don't know how that works, but you know.
I feel like if you move, it's just not going to stop. I feel like, all right, now you're gonna hit it to LA. Now you an LA DJ. Now everyone in LA is, oh my God, Cheerio, you know good. So now it's new women, it's new groupies, it's new, and it's like, oh shit, it's a new level of fucking chicks here.
I know. I don't know.
So
life, life fucking sucks sometimes.
So, okay, now we see that the open relationship isn't for you, but polygamy sounds like this could be your game. You know, it's where you have the wives, but they're not smashing anybody. They're just your wives. But the thing is, you have to be able to take care of these wives. That's the thing in polygamy. You have these wives, you take care of these wives.
That sounds like it's fun. Like, I'll take care of y'all asses, all right.
It sounds like the route for you. You know, and you don't have to worry about them getting smashed and bent over and all those little things.
Right.
You know,
don't be doing no thot shit.
They sister wives,
Let me do it.
You know, they at home baking together, raising kids together, and you Yeah, you should look into this. There's a lot of people in the polygamy right now. There's a lot of people that even like Cheerio. We'll be your wives, Cheerio.
Oh, it's cracking. Yeah.
Like if you made a post like that right now, I could guarantee your inbox would be like, well, I thought about it. It was on my mind. It's on people's mind right now. They into it. So
right.
You try, So, well, I guess I kind of got your idea on this. Now, I've thought about polyamory. That's where a chick has, multiple guys or husbands or whatever. And I feel like that's an all right thing. I feel like having two husbands is like...
I won't be in the house sharing with
I don't think they could be in the same house, though. I don't know if I would need two houses.
She wouldn't be my woman. You ain't finna run no train on my wife.
It isn't.
Nope.
Nope. These are my husbands. So now you're not going to run a train on my wife. See, then he like, that's my wife, too. See, that's the issue. Guys
double standards. I know. We can't... I don't know. I don't think no nigga is gonna be cool with unless he gay. Unless he like, you could, two niggas, one woman.
Look, I've definitely met guys that say it was cool for me to have another dude. Now they don't want to know about the dude. They don't want to hear about the dude.
They gay. I'm sorry. sorry. No, all gay people ain't got nothing against y'all, but they gay.
It's equivalent to cheating, but just openly cheating.
Who would take two dudes over two women? Who?
A chick. I mean, y'all not supposed to be acquainted like that.
I want 2 to 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers if I can. Like, I'm... Okay, let me stop. I'm goofy, y'all. I'm sorry. I got a great sense of humor.
See, the thing with polyamory is like, okay, how can I navigate with these two? I feel like I can give two people great amounts of love, but then I feel like depending on the guys, it's just too much jealousy and, no, you ain't running the train on my wife. Shit like that. And then now my whole little... shit is crumbled because everybody can't get it together.
That's because
I don't want them. Then it'd be a whole bunch of emotion. I don't know. There'd be a lot going on. A lot of women be emotional. Nowadays with men, it'd be a whole bunch of emotions and tripping and what the fuck type shit. That's what it make you say. What the fuck?
I ain't never had to live with no other dude, so I'm.
That's good. I know almost everybody I know has had like the roommate life where.
Nope, the only roommate I ever had was a woman, and no comment.
Okay. All right then. So you had this polygamy thing going on. Would everybody be in the same house? Would you have separate houses? Would everybody got their own room? But how do y'all sleep together? Like I be thinking that. Like,
I mean, I ain't never had that happen, but I'm just saying, like, if I had it, it would definitely be like dope. It would be.
How would you imagine it happening? Like I like to come.
I'm gonna be like Mike Epps, like bring a busload of them out. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. No, but like I don't know. Shit, I ain't never had that happen. But I mean, that would definitely be something different that I ain't never experienced. And I mean, 2 women in the house, like, we ain't staying in those separate rooms. We gonna stay in the same big ass bed together. Cause yeah, I mean, but me knowing me. Y'all gonna think I'm a fucking freak or something crazy wrong with me, but I mean, that wouldn't be enough for me. Like, I still want to bring another woman in, and like randoms, and I think I can handle it. I got enough.
So you want these 2 chicks that would be like your 2 main chicks, but then you would like to bring party girls in every now and then.
Yes, if I had my way, like that's what I would want. Like that's I don't know. I'm finna break another guy code. I'm sorry. I'm finna break another guy code. Viewers out there, Mom, I hope you're not listening, but men, we love new. Like, ain't nothing like new. It feels different than what you like. It's like, put it like this. It's like you always eating McDonald's. You always eat McDonald's. You eat the same shit. Sometimes you want Burger King. One day you're going to want Burger King. You get tired of eating McDonald's every single day. That's what it's going to be like. You hitting the same vagina all the time, every day. Like, you know exactly what you're going to do. You know exactly how she's going to do this and do that and this and that. But sometimes you might want Burger King. You just want something different. That don't mean that you got to be all in love and all of this extra shit. You just, so I hope I ain't breaking God codes, but whatever. Like, that's the truth. So, yeah,
I don't know. Like, I can't speak on all females, but it's like if a guy is like the 5 o'clock steakhouse. I mean, if that shit bomb like the 5 o'clock steakhouse, we good with that 5 o'clock steakhouse for the rest of forever. It's cool. If it's bomb
Women are
like it's
different.
supposed to be.
Women are different. Like women are different. Like we put it like this. I always use this as this example. I know this is probably funny to say, but men and women are different when it comes to, you know, there's some women that's friendly like that and they just go. But say for instance, we at the club. If 10 niggas came up to you and they was like, damn, Courtney, you look good. Like, would you fuck me tonight? You gonna be like, nigga, you better go. You better go. Fuck you all. Like, nigga, like that's nasty. Blah, 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 blah. Like, out of all of them 10, you're gonna be looking at them like, fuck wrong with these niggas? Like, these niggas tripping. But if 10 women came up to a nigga and they look good, like, would you fuck me tonight? Hell yeah, you ready to leave? You want to leave right now? Shit, fuck that. Like, we out of here. Like, let's go now. Like, fuck this place. Like, you know, when you see another girl and like she like, you know, she got some big old titties or big old ass, and you like, would you suck my titties? Hell yeah, I'll suck your titties. Like, we are different. Like, y'all straight with one. Sometimes we see. That's why you don't never see like out in traffic. You don't ever see women hunking at niggas like, but you see niggas hunking at women when they, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's totally different. We are different breeds. We are coochie hounders. Like, we be wanting to hit, like, you know, like women. Y'all be wanting to go on dates and I gotta get to know you and this and that. They just be like, shit, you don't see no count how many females. Like, I know they always talk about this $40 thing, which that's funny as hell, but how many females have you seen pay a nigga $40 to have sex with them?
Well, you're taking y'all out to eat stuff now. Really, it's like guys.
The dudes do that shit because we like vagina. Y'all want the romance and all of that stuff and all of this extra wine and dine and take me to the moon and stars and the lakefront drive and all of this shit. And we just be like, man, I want to hit that. Like,
we don't always want that, but sometimes we feel like even if we are gonna fuck you, we deserve it. We deserve, like, you're not gonna just get this shit for free. Even if I'm not gonna call you after we do this, we finna go out to eat or some shit. You finna
y'all definitely deserve that. Y'all definitely deserve that. It's just, you know, the moral of the story is we just a little bit different than y'all.
The moral of the story is that guys are going. That's what the moral of the story is. Guys are going. Okay, women. You know, they say women go, but we've just learned here from DJ Cheerio that guys like to fucking go. Yeah. All right. So now, my thing with these relationships, I don't know how people cuddle, because I like to cuddle.
I do too. Like, I'm a big ass teddy bear. I'm very mushy. I like to cuddle, kiss, hold hands. Like, I've always been like that. But you can't do that with everybody. I'm gonna just say that because, you know, you just can't. You know, like, I don't do everything with everybody when it comes to like that type of that shit can be, you know, you can emotions.
Yeah. You know.
Emotions, definitely.
So my thing is, I feel like if it was another female and let's say we were together and we're in the bed cuddling, we're holding, where'd she come in to get her cuddle? Because we're cuddling.
Oh, I can cuddle. Like, come on, bring
that's not the way I want to cuddle.
Bring that ass here, girl.
I just feel like some of them situations will get kind of tricky because I'll be then like, hey, push her a little bit. Hey,
we'll make it happen some way, like some way, somehow. Like I can handle it. I swear, like I feel like I can, because I want it so bad. I know I can handle it.
And I think I'm like a hater a little bit. I think I hear some sounds like motherfuckers having sex. I'm busting the room. Hey, what y'all doing in here? Hey, fucking all of that. What y'all thought y'all was doing in here? So,
well, like I said, bring that ass here, girl. You can have some of this too. Like DC Young Fly, bring that ass here.
Okay, so do you Do you plan to have children? Is children a thought of yours at all in your life?
Honestly, yes. I always wanted to have a daughter. I want a daughter. But ooh, I got goddaughters and like I just never thought they'll grow up. Like I was always so used to them being so little, and then like later on, it's like it's my boyfriend. Like no, you was just holding your fingers wasn't even that big though. Like no, like and then like in the sex part, like I thought I was gonna die. Like what do you mean? Like so a whole nigga just stuck his little dingling. Oh hell no, he gotta die. He gotta die. He gotta die. Like I my real daughter. Oh no! So that scares me. I know people like, oh, that's a part of life. Fuck that. Like and I know what I've done to daughters. So I couldn't imagine nobody doing that to my baby. I'll probably fucking die. So that's the hard part. Boys, I don't like boys. I've never liked boys. Like if I get a son, like I mean, I'm just gonna have to adjust to him, but. I've never been a fan of boys. I always, I got like 4 or 5 goddaughters. Like I love girls. Like I just always did. Like they love me too. I just everything. Like I don't know. They just they hit that daddy's girl centerpiece in my heart type thing. So.
Okay. Yeah, a daughter is, after being a female in this world, a daughter is nothing that I thought to have. After you experience the world and the realness of it, I was like, I'll never have a fucking daughter. And luckily, I ended up with 3 boys. It worked out, my words. But, the world is something else. So, we're going to wrap up this interview with DJ Cheerio.
Hey.
It was wonderful talking to you today, talking about, your DJing, your life, about how you feel about relationships, about how men really be going and chicks don't. This was a great conversation.
Thank you. I told you I'm a realist. I like to talk. Like I'm human. Like we are human. We all got, some people probably they put me in a box. They want me to be, don't say this because you're DJ Cheerio and people are watching you, people look up to you. Like, no, I'm human as fuck. I'm gonna give you the real me. Take me or leave me. Like, I don't care. I done lost people that was fans and I don't care. Like y'all gotta accept a real person. Like that Hollywood shit put you into like not being real, And I'm super real. Like I'm so honest. Like if you ain't catch nothing of learning something about me in this interview, like that dude is real. Like he tell it how it is. I don't care. I don't give a shit who's sitting right here. Obama could be sitting right here. I'm gonna say the same shit. So. I wouldn't cuss that much though, and I'd probably be sweating like, "Holy shit," But yeah, no, I'm just real.
Okay, can you tell the people how they can find you? I know you don't have too many social media. You're really.
I'm finna be like Mike Jones, 414-252-1619. No, I'm just playing. I'm on Instagram, but I don't be on Instagram. I don't even know how to work that shit, but it's at DJ Cheerio 414. And my Facebook page is Julian Nelson. And my hall is on 21st and North Avenue, 2125. If y'all ever need, banquet hall, we didn't say that part. And got a lot of stuff going on. I do bounce houses. I got a food truck, which I haven't put the food truck out yet. What else do I do? I got my party boat. I got my party bus. Rent tables and chairs. A DJ. So I got like a lot of stuff going on. So whatever y'all need, I got y'all. And y'all make sure y'all continue to support Courtney. I've been knowing her since, she knew me before, but I'm proud of her. So y'all just keep watching these podcasts. She need to be having like 1 million followers and, that's pretty much it.
Thank you. So thank you for coming and joining us today. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. We didn't get a chance to read the comments because the comments are far away, and don't want to look like the average person on live zoned in. Like, what? Scrolling? I'm going to read the comments as soon as this is over and respond to it. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'll catch y'all next go around with the other interviews I have coming up. Thank you for listening. I'll plug in all the podcast info, Julian's info to contact him. And I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you all.
Bye.